What hydrogen-powered vehicles are being developed and how will they change America?
We will show you some of the cars that have been developed and prototyped. Cars with engines that run off of either hydrogen or gas, and some with just electric motors, and a hydrogen fuel cell will come out in 2015.
The Chrysler EcoVoyager has a 268 horsepower electric motor, plus a range-extended electric vehicle technology, which lets the EcoVoyager to go 300 miles before refueling. The EcoVoyager can switch to its hydrogen fuel cell when its battery is used up. Going from 0 to 60 in less than 8 seconds, it can reach and maintain a top speed of 115 miles per hour.
The Guide Caro Vado hydrogen concept car is powered by the liquid hydrogen V12 engine. The two joysticks that are on each armrest control the car and make any gamer feel at home. With interactive driving capabilities, the Guide Caro Vado concept uses infrared to not only help the driver have fun, but also the passenger.
The Honda Pew was unveiled at the 2007 Tokyo Motor Show. It was named Pew for the Japanese onomatopoeia that describes floating objects like clouds. Some inventors have gone to extremes for looks and performance of hydrogen fuel.
Military aircraft.
Its sweeping 150-foot wingspan will keep Phantom Eye aloft at 65,000 feet for up to 4 days, eventually 10, ushering in a new era of unmanned airborne surveillance.
It can stay aloft a long time, so it can help from communication perspective. It can stay above a battlefield for days on end and kind of serve as a communication pipeline for our soldiers.
Boeing Phantom Works President Daryl Davis said the aircraft was built by a dedicated team that drew on persistence and talent to develop a plane with game-changing capabilities.
Such an aircraft would immediately eliminate the current need to base aircraft in theater, thereby eliminating the need for global basing and global supply chain. It can only be defined by 3 words: global, affordable, and persistent.
Boeing engineers have set a bold 10-day mission requirement for an even larger HALE, or high-altitude long-endurance aircraft, to be developed. They believe if you can stay aloft for 10 days, 3 to 4 aircraft can provide 365-day coverage 24/7 at any point on the globe from a single base within the continental United States. Key to Boeing Phantom Eye's success is an environmentally friendly hydrogen propulsion system that powers 2 4-cylinder truck engines capable of cruising at 150 knots and carrying a quarter-ton payload. With its engine's byproduct, only water, it's also an environmentally responsible aircraft.
It's basically a Ford Ranger truck engine converted to burn liquid and gaseous hydrogen. It was something that Ford pioneered about a decade ago, and we started looking at it for aerospace applications.
Phantom Eye, the offspring of Boeing's Phantom Works and Boeing Research and Technology teams, was designed and built using advanced rapid prototyping and manufacturing techniques, the swift schedule allowing for flight tests in just 27 months.
As our customers face some tough challenges today, we're living in a tough economic environment, we are working to accelerate change within our business, and that includes efforts like this to rapid prototype new capabilities.
Boeing's Phantom Eye, taking airborne intelligence surveillance and reconnaissance to new heights and ready to go the distance.
How will hydrogen fuel cells change America?
Hydrogen fuel cells can change America by lowering the greenhouse gas emissions. In fact, they actually release water vapor, which makes them a zero carbon footprint. In conjunction with other green technologies, carbon emissions can be reduced as much as 33% by 2040.
Hydrogen fuel cells can improve the economy by lowering U.S. dependence on foreign oil and can create new jobs relating to and developing manufacturing hydrogen fuel cells. When an oncoming demand for hydrogen appears, new businesses and job opportunities will pop up for entrepreneurs.
One of the biggest questions raised by critics is, how will enough fueling stations come up to be when hydrogen-powered vehicles are released? Ford Motor Company has solved this problem by coming out with an engine that can run off either HHO gas or gasoline. This will allow the consumer to use cheap hydrogen when it is available and give gas stations time to switch out.
In 2007, German carmaker BMW gave the world a glimpse of their vision of the future. This is their Hydrogen 7 series model. It uses hydrogen fuel cell technology and is powered by the most abundant element on the planet, But it seemed the world wasn't ready for the future, and the car was never mass-produced. The main roadblock was that liquid hydrogen was expensive, and we were still years away from having hydrogen available at the pump. But could all that change? And I'm joined now by Taras Vankovic, the co-founder of Horizon Fuel Cell Technologies, and explain it to me. Producing hydrogen at home?
It sounds like science fiction, but it's actually true. We're taking hydrogen from water and storing it in a solid form in these type of cartridges. So for the first time in the world, we're actually able to refuel our own hydrogen devices from our house.
And this is your personal hydrogen power station right here.
What we're going to do is put one of these in every home, so that every home could become a gas station in the future.
Okay, how does it work?
It essentially takes water, just normal water. You take one of these empty cartridges and screw it into the device. It's an automatic system, so you'll see the unit will turn on and start to form hydrogen. The bubbles you see in the device are oxygen bubbles coming out of the water. They come out of here. And then the hydrogen is sent into the cartridge under high pressure. But interestingly enough, the cartridge stores the hydrogen under low pressure, which means it's a very safe way to carry the hydrogen.
Well, I was going to ask that because when you think hydrogen, you think